All right, see what we're working with here. We have a Vaporeon, this Jungle Unlimited. You can see card's not in the best condition, especially some of the edge wear, but we do have a little lift here at the bottom that we know we can probably fix, and a lot of hollow scratching, as you can see. Per usual, we are going to start by just giving this a light clean on the face and trying to remove any sort of dust, dirt, grime. Super light pressure with this. We don't want to cause any more scratching, especially if there is anything extruding off the card. Nice and clean. And we'll do the same here for the back. Awesome. Perfect. Next, we are just going to apply gently around the hollow, sort of targeting some of the main scratches. Now, what we can do is likely work on some of the scratches on the hollow, but deep scratches that you see actually on the rest of the card, there's nothing we can do about. We cannot add paint or ink back to the card. So any scratches below the hollow, scratches that are deep enough into the hollow, or whitening are things that, those are things we cannot control. So I'm just gonna use small circular motions. I'm going to give the whole hollow sort of one pass, and then we'll sort of reassess here if we need to give another pass or spot treat areas with more scratching than the rest. So, as you can see, we've kind of gotten the entire hollow. Now we're going to wipe all the product off. So first pass looks good. There's still some major scratching up top. I see one deep scratch at the bottom we might be able to address. Looks like some over here as well. Still have some product on swab here, so we're just gonna come back in one more time. We're gonna really focus on these areas that had more scratching. So pass number 2, a little bit more targeted. Just gonna use microfiber. So we do see we see some of these major scratches here. There's a couple on the bottom, there's a couple on the left side, and we still have quite a few here at the top. And I'm just using the corner here just to get in there a little bit closer. And then I'll sort of use like the flat part on a final pass kind of at the end. But right now, just really trying to target. Middle looks good. Really want to get this area here up top and this left side. We'll come through with the microfiber. and a little bit more pressure just to really get the product off the card. So definitely some deeper scratches that we're not going to be able to fully remove here. But I'd say this is a major improvement. I'm going to take just a little bit of card spray here. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to get some moisture up inside of the cardstock here. So we're just going to apply as much as we can without going overboard here. Right there on that lift. What we're going to do next is we're going to put it back in this penny sleeve with just that little bit of moisture that we have trapped at the bottom. And we're going to compress this card between the plates without any pad in between. Now, I don't do this for all of my cards. Actually, I rarely will press it without any pads. But I think with that little lip, if we can just put a lot of pressure here at the bottom, we can accomplish what we want. So we have got quite a few clamps on this card, this being the bad corner, obviously, with the lift. And we're not going to leave this for too terribly long. Fix that. We're going to let this sit for probably 30 minutes to an hour, and then we're going to check on it and likely end up repeating the process quite a few times, but let's try this without any pads, see where we can get. All right, it's been about an hour, maybe a little more. Let's take a look. Decided to let this sit for a little bit longer because I had already gotten it in. All right. Let's see what we got here. Wow. This looks substantially better. I don't know if you can even tell. So all I'm going to do is take a little bit card spray, wipe down that area, and let's just... Now again, doing this on top of the foam pad, we're giving this a lot of forgiveness, so it's not like I'm pushing a whole lot into the actual card, because that foam under it's going to forgive a little bit. I think that's it. I think that's all we can do here.